Hey everyone, and welcome back to another modix video. On this channel, we help improve your Valorant skill by giving you the best tips and tricks for every agent. So if you want to rank up fast and become one of the best Valorant players in the world, then be sure to subscribe with notifications on. So on July 21st of 2020, the developers decided to release a pretty crazy set of patch notes for patch 1.04. In these patch notes, we received your normal changes such as a slight rework of the classic pistol right click so that it wasn't 100% accurate, and then we saw a slight nerf to both Raze and Brimstone with their ultis now costing 7 ultimate points. Now many players would have been fine with these changes, but then they decided to change Viper. Now personally, I might just be in the minority, but I thought that Viper was pretty useful. She has a ton of one-ways and she can really easily push on the sites with all her utility that can freely be brought up and put down. So keeping all that in mind, the devs still decided to buff her. Now before we get into the actual changes, I just want to say that I am coming from the mindset of a Reyna main, soon not to be of course, but I now believe that Viper is the best agent in Valorant, and here's why. So these changes are actually insane. Firstly, Viper's ultimate became a whole lot better. Now, there's not really many options the devs had with this one, but they increased the time that Viper is allowed outside of her ult without it going down. This time used to be 5 seconds, but now it's 12. And I mean, I guess I'm pretty good at math, so I can confidently confirm that this is more than double what it used to be. So technically, Viper's ult is now 2 times as good as it was before. Now I bet someone's gonna say, well, 2 times nothing is still nothing. And if this is you, then guess what? I don't care. Anyways, if you thought that the devs were stopping there, then you would be mistaken because they also turned the brightness on the outlines of the enemy players inside the ultimate up, so now they are impossible to miss. And the final touch up they made was the ability to hold down the ult keybind a second time to bring down the ultimate. This might be good if you have a sniper holding the spike, but I'm sure we will see a lot more big brain plays with this coming soon. Oh yeah, I completely forgot. They also buffed the ult by creating a 2.5 second cooldown that doesn't let you regen your health once you step out of the ult. So basically you're just a walking one tap. And this kind of applies to all of Viper's smokes, so good luck pushing out of those too. Now, all these changes are decent, but I wouldn't really call them overpowered yet. I just think that it made Viper a decent agent to choose. But this next change is something super special. So one of the hardest parts about using Viper is being able to control your toxins. This is a pretty easy task once you only have one ability up, but if you ever choose to have your smoke cloud and your wall up at the same time, the toxic levels will basically diminish in an instant. The biggest change Viper saw the 21st was that now if you activate that second ability, it won't cause the toxin levels to diminish any faster. So once again, let's look at this from a mathematical standpoint. 2 abilities activated at once with a set mathematical variable of the toxin's total amount, carry the 4, multiply by the 8, and you get 2 times better than they were before. And hopefully that made me sound super smart. But anyways, that's all the changes we saw to Viper. And now I'm going to explain why she's the best agent in Valorant and why I'm going to main her until Act 2 comes around and we get a new agent to try out. If you have any opinions that is different to mine, be sure to let me know in the comments of this video. Now onto my sorta rant. Viper is an agent that is totally different from anyone else. One of the things that I find most useful is her ability to reactivate smokes. This can really lead to some big brain plays, as you guys saw earlier. I have a super big brain filled with all sorts of smartness. I don't think that many players understand that with Viper's abilities, you can block off every entrance onto site if you know the lineups. And you can activate and deactivate each ability to create funnels where players can come from. Oh, the other team keeps pushing from heaven on B site split? Well, let me just smoke you off. If you push through, you'll probably be a one tap to the body and stay that way for 2.5 seconds before regenning. Oh, so now you want to push tunnels instead? I see. Well, I'm just going to go ahead and use my wall to block off the tun's exit while also adding another layer to heaven. And now I'm going to sit here and activate one, maybe decide to activate the other, and just confuse the life out of everyone. And if I played this differently every single round, then you better bet the other team would get scared and just end up switching sites. And there are even more features that will be coming to the game to help Viper. For example, we have more one-way lineups that will be coming to the game. Wait, what's that? You want to contest mid on split? Well, let me just throw down a quick one-way so that I can see when you're coming and shoot you when you can't see me. Yeah, good luck contesting that now. So we have the great players for every single agent. You have Flights for Raze or Flex Ninja for Omen, and soon you'll have Modix for Viper. Now that's probably not true because I'm straight up bad at the game, but I'm gonna try. So if you want to see my progress, be sure to like and subscribe with notifications on. And if you made it this far into the video, go ahead and comment purple chicken nuggets. Thank you so much for listening to my opinions on this topic, and remember to let me know your opinions on Viper post-patch in the comments down below. That's gonna wrap it up for this video, and I will see you all in the next one.